Excellent. So let's start with the spiky ball. Come and lie down on your back. And let's start with a little bit of shoulder release. So this is all very familiar to you guys, I'm sure. Put the ball underneath at the bottom of the neck, top of the shoulder, that big chunk of muscle there. And we're going to start really simply just by rolling the head from left to right. And as you're doing that, try to relax your jaw. Feel like there's loads of space around the jaw. Lower jaw and the upper jaw. Let your tongue relax. And let your eyes soften into your eye sockets. Almost have the sense that your eyes are like sinking, like your sockets are two bowls. And your eyes are just sinking into the bowls of the sockets. And then come back to the center and nod your chin as if you're saying yes. And allow your head to slide back and look behind you a little bit as well. So you flex and extend the neck. And then let your head rest and draw circles with the tip of your nose. Really slow breaths. And reverse. And then rest back in the center. Raise your arm up now. From there, reach your arm up as if you're going to touch the ceiling. And then let your shoulders slowly melt back down into your ball. So keep going like that. So just reach up as if you're going to touch the ceiling and then slowly relax back down. So your shoulder blade slides forward around your ribs as you reach up. And then it drops back down toward the floor as you release. Now open your arm out to the side. And then lift it up and bring it across your body. Nice. And then back to center now, circle the arm. And reverse. And then take both arms up and cross your arms, hug your arms across your chest. Okay, so give yourself a hug. And then tuck your chin in towards your chest. And then just gently curl your head up off the floor. And then curl back down again. And again, so curl up. And then down. And then one more time. Now hold the curl up. Leave the arm across your chest as the ball behind it. And put the other hand behind your head. And just relax your head into your hand. And then just ever so slightly turn the ribs so you're rolling more onto the ball. And then turn the ribs to the other side. So just rolling ever so gently from side to side in that little curl. So deep breaths. Gently pressing a little bit into the ball. One more. back to center, hug your arms back around your chest, and then slowly roll back down again. Take the ball away for a moment, close your eyes and just check out how that shoulder and that side of the neck as well feels in comparison to the other side. Even your face, actually, my face feels a bit softer on that side that I've worked on. And then let's do the other shoulder. So put the ball back again, that big chunk of muscle, top of the shoulder, bottom of the neck, arms down both sides. We repeat all of that again. We start by rolling the head from side to side. Again, really letting the weight of the head drop into the floor. Really heavy and relaxed. Then back to center, nodding your chin, and then looking behind you. So tuck your chin toward your chest, and then slide your arms and look back over. And then back to center, draw circles with the tip of the nose. And then reverse it. And relax the head, raise your arm up. And now reach up as if you're going to touch the ceiling. And then slowly melt the shoulder back down again. I'm just doing that a few times. So as you reach up, again, your shoulder blade slides forward around your rib cage. And then as you relax down again, the arm just slowly sinks back down, the shoulder blade sinks back to the floor. Your arm sort of drops onto your shoulder, drops onto the floor. Now open your arm out to the side and then bring it up and across. Deep breaths. Come back to center. Now take your arm back above your head and then down towards your feet. So, now back to the middle and draw circles. And reverse. Now cross that arm over your chest, cross the other arm over as well. Nod your chin and curl your head up off the floor. And then curl back down again. And again. Nod the chin first before you lift your head off the floor. Or you might find that one side feels a little bit more painful doing this, more tighter on the side than the side. Now, next time you curl up, stay there. Put your other hand behind your head, leave your arm that's got the ball behind it across your chest, and then just gently roll side to side. You don't want to be rolling the ball over your spine, so just make sure it's on muscle, not on bone. One more. Come back to center, cross your arms back over again, and then slowly roll down. Take the ball away, and then just for a moment, close your eyes and check out how that feels having done both sides. Even back a little bit. Now, take both arms back above your head, and then circle down around your hips. Take a few deep breaths as you do that. Then let's reverse. So circle the arms round up and pressing down. Trying to keep the sense of the ribcage really heavy and relaxed into the floor. Interlace your hands behind your head. And then lift your elbows until you can see them in your peripheral vision. Nod your chin and curl up bit by bit by bit, really smoothly. And curl down. Keep your head relaxed into your hands. So as you curl up, try to keep the head relaxed and find a sense of softness in the ribs. So those front ribs just soften and flow. One more. Curl up and roll into one side, and then down. Curl up and roll into the other side. Deep breaths, do it now. So it's like you're pouring your weight into the back of one side of your ribcage. And then you're pouring your weight into the back of the other side. On each side. Come back to center, curl up one more time, and then just do a little wiggle, like a little shift from side to side as you roll down. We sometimes do this from bridging. And again, so you curl up, and then just do a little shimmy side to side, and slowly roll down, lengthening through the neck. It's like you're pulling your head a little bit, like longer off the spine. Wake up. One more time. And then take your hands out. Take them out to the side into a T. And then put your right hand on your left shoulder. Slide it along your left arm, which rolls your wrists to the left. Leave your knees where they are. And then open back out. Left hand to right shoulder and roll to the right. And open back up. Keep repeating from one side to the other. Nice deep breaths. And next time, hold it. So rotate and stay there. And then just slide that top hand further than that bottom hand. So you get a little bit more stretch to your ribs and then your knees. Okay. Couple more, so stretch further, come back, stretch further, come back. And one more. Open back out. And do the same to the other side. Stretch that arm further, back, further. Last one. Open that arm back out, bring your arms back down by your sides, and now into spine curl. So tilting the pelvis, rolling the spine up into bridge. Deep breath in, and then rolling down. Keep the pelvis tilting towards the shoulders as you roll down, and then relax the pelvis at the bottom. And again, so you rock the pelvis towards your shoulders and then curl the spine slowly up, standing down with your feet, opening up the soles of the feet, and then rolling down. Relax. Release. Couple more. And actually, because we did that nice side to side shimmy through the upper back, I think we should do it this way as well. The next time we roll up into the bridge, stay there. And then just get that little shimmy going again, side to side through the pelvis. And then as you continue doing that, roll slowly back down. That little oscillation. And then let's do that one more time, so roll up. And then a little shift side to side. And swipe. So slowly roll down. Nice. Now take one knee out and up, and then the other knee out and then up. Keep alternating. Observe how much freedom you have in your hip joints. Like how much movement is there in the hip before the pelvis gets pulled along for the ride. Now let's add a leg slide. So you take the knee out to the side, slide the leg down, bring it to parallel and then slide it in. Do the same way, let's take the knee out, stand the knee, back to parallel. Keep going your own time. Let's see. One more time each side. Now, whichever leg you've got straight, stay there and just turn that leg in and out inside the hip socket. So just rolling that side in and outwards. Deep breaths. And then bring it back in. Do the same on the other side. So you slide it down and again roll it in and out. And bring it in. Now pick it up into knee fold. And then swap. So alternate one knee and then the other. So I have a feeling like there's like a sling around the back, lower back, through the back of the bum, down the back of the leg. One more. And then fold one knee and hold it, fold two knees in. You're letting those knees drop in towards your chest. Let the feet drop down, it's completely relaxed. And then press the thighs up and away, and then let them drop back in. And really observe how far you can take the legs before the lower back starts to strain or lift. Yes, you're finding that point of load on the stomach muscles, but before it starts to affect the lower back. Now stay there, wherever that is for you, it will be maybe slightly different, and then toe tap one foot down toward the floor, and then the other foot. And again, you don't have to go all the way down. How far can you go before everything starts to strain? One more. Put the knees and the feet together and take the arms out. And now roll the knees to one side. And then pull back to center. And then roll the knees to the other side. And then pull back to center. Now keep doing that. Really press down through the arms to create an anchor, like an opposition. So as my knees go left, I reach strongly to the right. One time. hold the knees and hug your knees in towards your chest for a moment. Take a little rock. Hold the back of the thighs. Nod your chin and curl up. That's it. Just press the legs away to help you find that curl up, and then lower down. Pull the knees in. And again, nod the chin, curl up. Press the legs away. Really pull those lower ribs in. And then lower down, nice. Hugging the knees into your chest. 2 more. Press the thighs away, curl up. And then lower down, hug the knees in. 1 more time. This time I'm going to hold it. And you know what we can do. I'm going to reach the arms down and pump. Breathe in. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in, keep the chin up. And out. Breathing in. And out. And 4. Breathing out. In 5. And out. In 6. And out. 7. And out. In 8. And out. Last 2 in. And out. Last 1 in. And out. Lower your head down, hug your knees in. Well done. Take a little rock. Now stretch your right leg out and keep hugging your left knee. Keep hugging it into your chest. Bring that left knee across and twist. You can take that left arm out to the side. Stretch. And then come back to center, hug it in again. And let's swap. So hugging the right knee in, stretch the left leg out. And then bring it all the way across. And then back to center. Take hold of the back of the right leg. Plug it in and then straighten the knee. And then bend it. So just actively do that movement a few times. Keep holding the back of your thigh. Well done. Now hold the legs straight and then flex the ankle, then point the toes. So keep doing that, point flex. Bend the knee, put your arms down, and then circle the knee. Now really, now we're going to use your abs to really control the pelvis as the thigh moves. So we're moving the hip joint, but we're trying to stabilize everything else, the lower back and the pelvis. Let's go the other way. Press your straight leg down quite strongly, and that will also help to stabilize. At the same time as trying to create softness and ease through that hip that's moving. Plug your knee back in toward your chest. And then let's swap legs. So switching over, take hold of the back of the left leg. And then straighten the knee and bend. Just alternate. Hold it and then point and flex. So you actively pull the toes down toward your shin and then point your toes up toward the ceiling. Now fold your knee, bring your arms down, and then again, imagine just gently using the abdominals, imagine that belt around your waist, to help control the rotation to the hip joint. Press your right leg down strongly. And at the same time we're doing all that, try and find a sense of ease and softness in your hip. And then let's reverse. And then hug that knee in, and then hug both knees in. Last time. Take a couple of breaths there, both knees in. Picking it up again for you. Hold the back of the thighs, curl up, press your legs into your hands, start to rock until you come up. Now, bring your arms forward. And then let's do open the book. So you take one arm back, rotate that arm back, and then back to center, and the other arm. So get taller each time you rotate. And the arm that you're leaving behind, reach that forward, which will help increase the rotation. One more. Then back to center, reach both arms up. Try and lift the spine up tall. And then bring the arms down. And again. One more. Now just take one arm up. And then try and circle that arm back. Brilliant. And then take the other arm. I quite like to actually hold the shin that I'm not moving and circle that arm slowly. So nice and slow, lift tall, and then press that arm back behind you. And then nice. And again, lift tall, take the other one up. One more time each time. Use the core a little bit as well. Just that arm goes back behind you. Nice one. Now bring the arms forward again. Take them into a narrow V and then twist. Find as much rotation as you can find. Keeping your pelvis still. Hold it. Yeah, and then pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Through center to the other side. Find as much rotation as you can find. And then pulse. 5, 4. Growing taller. 3, 2, 1. And again, twist the other side. Lift, rotate, and then pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Growing taller, rotate to the other side. One last time, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. 1. Back to center now. Put your hands behind you, and then roll the knees side to side. Nice and those hips. Now roll your knees to one side, take the back hand away and twist it across. And then switching. Yeah, lovely. You can just that lift through spine. Yeah, well done, you. And if your feet are wide apart, it will give your knees space and drop down. So if my my feet are together, there's not a lot of, my legs will kind of end up being one on top of another. So if I take the feet wide, you've got space for one knee to go down to the floor. Yeah, perfect. Like it. Good. And then bring one arm across and just stay there and then pulse, like we just did with the twisting. Yes, so just pulse that arm across. So increasing that rotation. Excellent. And then let's do that to the other side. So switching around. Bring the arm across and pulse. And you can increase that rotation by looking over your shoulder. And then back to center. Now, take the hands behind you. You can rest on your fingertips. Now try and pull your shoulder blades together. So retract your shoulder blades, especially from the back. Try and draw them back and together behind you. And then hold that lift and retraction through the shoulders. Good. Hold that. And then take one knee out and up. And the other knee out. Up. You keep pulling the shoulders together behind you, 2 more. And then we're going to pick up the knee. So pick up 1 foot. Very far. Right on inner range of the hip joints. Would you have more? If you bring your feet further away from you, you might have a little bit more. Might be able to do it again a little bit further. 1 more. Keep bringing the shoulder blades together. That's it. And then release the arms and curl your tail under and roll back. And then forward. So just halfway. Let's just do half roll backs. So you tuck your tail under, tuck your chin, roll halfway, and then forward. Keep your chin tucked as you come forward. One more time. Now hold that half roll back. And then bring one over. So you bring one hand and put the other into rotation. Open out. Put the other hand on top. So one hand rotates on top of the other hand. That's it. Just rotate the ribs from side to side. Nice. Ooh, one more time each side. Yeah. And then back to center. Hold it. Pick up one knee. Pick up the other knee. Oh, this is nasty, isn't it? One more time each side. And roll all the way down. Oh, okay, turn over onto your side. So let's do a little bit of sideline legs. And actually, let's do shins forward along the front edge, knees in line with your hips. Lift that top leg up and straighten it out. And then bend your knee to your chest. And then straighten down. Good. Okay. Keeping your foot in line with your hip. Sit one more. Straighten your leg out and hold, and then go up and down. Long spine, long neck. Just support the back of your head with your hand. And then reverse. Sorry, reverse one to that circle. Now let's reverse. Go the other way. Turn your leg out so your toes point up. And then fold your knee in, frog, and then stretch it out. And again. So your knee is pointing up toward the ceiling. Couple more. And last one. Come back to parallel and kick your leg forward, pulling your toes back. And then back. One more. Bring your leg into line with your hip one more time and straighten both legs. Bring that bottom leg up. 8, 7, up and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Done. Bend the knees back up where we started, and let's go to arm circles. Nice deep breaths. So roll the spine back, support your head with your hand. One more. And then come back to center and just circle the arm without doing the roll of the spine. Just so we isolate that into the shoulder. And then go the other way, so circle the arm forward. Yeah, just in the shoulder. This one. And then keep going and roll. So you roll back, circle the arm forward. Okay, swap ends. Let's switch ourselves to the other end. Okay, so knees bent in line with the hips, shins fall on the front edge. Lift that top leg up, straighten it all the way down, and then bend it in. Long spine, support the back of your head with your hand. Try and keep the back stable. And then let's stay there and lift and lower. Then let's go to circles. So from the hip. And reverse. And some deep breaths. From there, let's go into side kick. So you flex forward and back. Last one. Now bring your leg back into line with your hip, turn out, and then we're going to bend the knee to the shoulder like a frog, and then straighten it out. And again. Couple more. Ooh, last one. And then rest your legs back together, bring them forward, and then circle that top arm all the way around. Nice deep breaths. And then come back to center and just circle that arm without moving the spine. So just from the shoulder. And then let's reverse, so circling forward. And then keep that movement going, and now rotate the body as well. So circling the arm forward and rotating. Nice. Now turn and lie on your front. Overlap your hands, one on top of another. And then before we move, just gently imagine you're tightening that belt around your waist. And if your lower back feels tight, then try and press the pubic bone down, pull up the front of the pelvis from your abdominals. Then from there, lift the back of the head up. And then lower down. Just gently pressing the forearms down into the floor. And as you lift the back of the head, keep the back of the neck long. You don't lift the chin, squash the back of the neck. Right. Now hold it. Take both elbows off the floor and just stay there very, very low. Just hold it for 10. Reach both arms down by your sides. And again, try and draw the shoulder blades together like we did seated. From there, slowly lower your nose, tap it against the floor, and then lift back up, retracting the chin, so tucking it in as you lift. Keep that going. Up and down with the shoulder blades drawing back. One more. Now hold it, turn your head and look to one side. And then rotate your head and look to the other side. And keep alternating, keep drawing the shoulder blades back. Yeah. One more time each side. And then back to center, reach your arms out wide. And then back to your feet. And then again, out wide. And then back down. Good, keep that going. Two more. Last one. And then fold the elbows once more, rest your head back down. Now to the legs, so floating one leg off the floor, and another, and then the other leg. And try not to disturb the lower back. So trying to really pull up through the top of the thigh into the bum. Keep the back still. Keep lifting up the abdominals. One more. Now lift one leg, bend the knee and pull in. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it down. Lift the other leg and bend in. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. Keep switching. And a few more. Now bend both knees in, one first, then the other one. Heels together, knees apart. Press the pubic bone down, squeeze the heels, contract the glutes and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then relax. And again, squeeze the heels, contract the glutes and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then relax. Straighten the legs back down. Fold one knee, and then bring that knee across, and then out to the side. So just wiggling. So it's from the hip, really, internal, external rotation from the hip. More like that. And then straighten that leg back down, do the same on the other side. So you take it to one side, the other, cross your body, and then out to the side. Keeping your pelvis on the floor. So this isn't the one we do where we roll the pelvis. We're rotating the side bone in and out the side hip socket. Last one. And then straighten both legs down. Come up onto your elbows, interlace your fingers. And then just do a slump and then push. Slump. Push. So your shoulder blades widen and then sink together. One more. Push and hold it. And then bend one knee in. 3, 2, 1. Stretch back. Other leg in. So each time you stretch your leg back, push into the floor. You can let those shoulders again. One on each side. Keep pushing the floor away, lifting up the abdominals. Last one. That's it. And down. Nice. Lower back down. Bring your hands to your shoulders. Push yourself up onto all fours. And let's go straight into cat-cow. So put your knees hip width apart and hands shoulder width apart. And then round the back. And then extend. So you lift the chest, lift the tail. And then tuck the tail, tuck the chin, flex the spine. Keep switching. Keep the breath going as you do this. Nice. Really tuck that tail under as you go into the round, into the cat. Nice. One more. Come back to center, so find your long spine. Slide one on the opposite leg, lift, touch the floor, and keep alternating. So slide your leg along the mat, lifting up, touch the floor. More. Keep the back stable, especially as you lift your leg. Don't let the lower back arch. Yes. And now slide one arm and the opposite leg out, hold it, and then lift and lower the arm and leg. Push the floor away with your supporting arm. Yeah, one more. And then back in. Slide the other arm and leg out and lift and lower. Last two. And then come back in again. Tuck your toes under. And then just shift back till you feel a stretch through the soles of the feet and the toes. So it's not so much about the knees as it is about the feet. So really push the toes into the floor. One more. Now come back to center, lift the knees off and straighten the legs. Stay there and walk through the feet. So bend one knee and then bend the other knee. Stick your bum out, lift your hips up toward the ceiling. Last two. And then lower the knees down. Good, and turn to face me, come onto your elbow. So try to open up the collarbones and draw the shoulders back onto your ribs. And then lift your hips and hold it. And then keep trying to draw the shoulder blades back onto your ribcage and open and close that top knee. Nice. Lower the pelvis down. And then really find that sense of space across the front of the chest, drawing the shoulder blades back. Lift the hips one more time. Take your arm up. Take your leg out. And lift and lower the leg. Keep drawing those shoulders back. Reach the arm up. 2 more. And then bring the knee in. Bring the hips down. All done. Swing around. Let's do the same on the other side. So, elbow on your shoulder. Again, find that sense of space across the front of the chest. Draw those shoulder blades back. Lift the hips and hold it. And open and close the knee. Keep drawing those shoulder blades together behind you. Like touch the back of the left shoulder to the back of the right shoulder. Lower the pelvis down. Have a little rest. Find that space again, then lift, take your arm up, take your leg out, and lift another leg. Keep drawing the shoulders back. Three more. bring the knee back in. And come up onto your hand now. So we're going to keep the legs together, hands slightly in front of you, and then lift the hips and go over. And then lower. And again. Good. Let your head come into the side bend as well. Lovely. One more. Bring the legs around. Let's do the same on the other side. So hands slightly in front, shoulders back, and off you go, up and over, and then down. So each time before you go up, try and open up the collarbones. So that will give you a little bit more strength around the back of the shoulders. 2 more. Last one. Sit with your legs out straight in front of you. And then let's do spine stretch forward. So palms facing down, toes pulling back, tuck the chin, scoop the belly and stretch forward. And reach pulse there. Nod the chin. Good. And then roll all the way down. Curl your tail under, feel your spine all the way into the floor. Take your arms back. Float your arms. Hold your knees. Curl up. And then rock forward. Stretching forward. And roll all the way down. Relax shoulders as you curl your tail under. Feel your spine. Good, 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 good. Nice. And again. Stretching forward. You can keep going like that for a couple more, or you can now transition to doing it with bent knees or straight legs. So choose the version that works for you. Let's do one more. Roll all the way down. Take the arms out wide, lift one leg up, bring it all the way across and twist. Stay there, take a breath. Come back to center. Take the other leg up, bring it across and twist. Stay there, take a breath. And then come back to center. You can bend the knee and then straighten it down. You can bring it back and straight up to you. Let's do it one more time each side. And then back in. Last one. And then back to center. Just bring your arms down by your sides and just close your eyes for a moment. Take a few deep breaths. And imagine your body is like a container of sand. Let all of the sand just slowly settle and sink down into the bottom of the container. Just let everything sink into the back surface of your body. We shall finish. Well done, everyone. Good work.